So the reason for today is my birthday, and honestly I see no difference between this day and any other day except that I became one day older. And there was a long time I was wishing on when it was my friend's birthday, I was wishing them to take care of the days they have left, because today I became one day closer to the death. I have less those days, so we need to value that time that we have. This is very important. At that moment I thought I'm liberal, but now when time passed I realized, like, no, I was not liberal. Those things I value, those things I believe now, I stand on now, and what I was 6 years ago or 7 years ago, it's so huge difference between them. What I think, it's all because of the experience. I never experienced a lot of things, a lot of situations, and I never could module myself in those kind of situations to know what I will do or how I will react or behave. And that is very important. Lack of experience with lack of knowledge, because different people know different things, and while you know as much people, you try to realize, to understand their point of view. And that is also important, because before that, just imagine you look to the world with your eyes, you don't have any other perspective. Maximum what you can see the movies that all are done with the same scenery. But when you meet real people that came from different backgrounds, different social layers, different countries, different religions, different let's say times, because while you're 25 they are already 35. They had even more experience, and when people share their experiences, it doesn't mean it should be ultimate that a person did that and you have to do that too. No, but when you know all those cases, what is possible, and when you think about a lot of things, when you face yourself different situations, different conditions, the problems, try to solve those problems, you know how to do that. Even if you don't know, you know how to find the solution, and this forms the humanity. In my case, I didn't have chance to travel a lot when I was teenager, and even if I knew a lot of people from different backgrounds, thanks to God I had those connections, but still at that moment, when I think about that from now, I was so limited. So even if, for example, I will give you the simple example, right now I'm a feminist, strong one. 6 years ago I thought I was a feminist, but I was not. And this is not because the woman's priority thing, no. My feminism is about the equality. In the society where women's rights are violated, I'm supporting women. In another society where men's rights will be violated, I will support men. But right now I'm living in societies and I'm in touch with the societies where women's rights are violated. In that case, right now my feminism is to support and try to explain to people what the equality is. Another problem I had was language thing. Only 2 years later I started talking Serbian. Before that I was speaking with people in Russian and Turkish and English and Azeri, and then 2 years later I was like, oh, I don't know the local language. That's the problem. And then I forbid my friends talk to me to another language, non-Serbian language, and that improved my language skills. That is good. That is good. And it's been 2001. It's been 17 years and a half I don't drink alcohol. That was my choice. At some moment I was like, no, I don't want to drink. And when I moved to Serbia, I realized that almost everyone drink alcohol, and that's the way of spending time. And I have a choice to hang out with people or not to hang out with people, because if you hang out with people you start drinking to be same as everyone, or you don't drink and like showing you're different, or not hang out with people, keep on your principles. I chose the middle way. I stand on my principles, like I don't want to drink because I just decided not to do that. But I was hanging out with people, and I learned how to fake being drunk in case that I don't need alcohol to have fun. And so many times people who saw me on that party, they asked how much I drank, and I drank nothing. And then they were like, how can you have so much fun without it? I was like, I to have fun. I visited my cousin a few years ago in Germany, and when he saw me, he was like, it's boring with you to go to club, you don't drink. I was like, give me one night. We went to a club, in the morning we go home, he has a headache, and he asked me one question. He said like, wow, how you did that? You literally drink nothing, and you had more fun than me. Same question asked me the bartender in Belgrade in one of the clubs. He said like, look dude, you come here with your friends, you don't drink, they drink, but at the end of the night it seems like you are drunk, they are not. I was like, I don't know, I just don't need alcohol. And just because of that, I'm always sober driver. I'm the only sober person in the club often. And people always give me their phones, their wallets, their keys, passports to take care. And I have a small bag. I bought it just because of those cases. When people give me all those things and I need to take care of that. And once we've been to a club, it was like 12 people, and people gave me their phones, wallets, keys, and then I get a call. I left the club, talk, and when I went to enter, the security guy checked me. And he opened my bag and he saw their wallets, phones. He was like, oh, you have problems, we're gonna call police. And I was like, no, these are my friend's stuff. And police was like, we don't believe you, call them. I was like, where to call? All phones are in my bag. Then we went to find my friends, and they were too drunk, and they decided to play the game, no, we don't know this guy. I was like, guys, great, nice joke, not the time. And when they realized that it's serious, they're like, yeah, these are my friends. Now I don't need reservation to that club. That's the positive thing. So about I don't regret that I don't drink. That is the choice. Just like it's choice of some people to be vegan, vegetarian, pastafarian. Doesn't matter. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, it's already today. I'm 30 years old. I don't like this word old, but yeah. Happy birthday to me. Thank you for watching. Do not share this video, it's not about that. Share my previous videos about Sarajevo and other things. Thank you. Bye bye.
Omar dropped it.